Coach is Zach Payne here with the 2 Minute Clinic. Excited to talk to you about our defensive fronts 2026 spring install. This spring is all about communication, playing physical, and playing fast. Alignment, assignment, execution. We want to make sure we hone in on who we are within our base fronts responsibility. So for us, base and shark are 404. In the 3-4 structure, we just call this base. You'll see we have the 5-man box, the outside linebackers. We're in a 2-high structure there. The 3-3 stack, we refer to it as shark. Shark stands for stack. So it tells our second and third level players that we're going to be getting into this 3-3 stack so the safety can roll down whichever one we designate, or we'll change personnel and get into a different package to replace them. So for us, our tight front is 4I, 0, 4I. On the left side within the 3-4, you can see that 5-man box and how the tackles are in that 4I look. Over on the 3-3 stack side, you'll notice that our stack backers are actually in a 50 now, so they're just a little bit wider, allowing us to play those games with the tackles and the stack backers. 55 is just the inverse of that, so now we have these 5 techniques out wide. We equip our defensive linemen with tools to where they can stand up or they can be in tilted stances based on comfortability, and of course what we're trying to do with the front. So some things require them to be in a 3-point stance. If it's a pass rush situation, then sometimes we allow them just to stand up and play free off the edge there. For the 3-3 stack, you'll see the inverse where the stack backers are now into a 40 stack, and we have the tackles wider in those 5 techs. The eagle front is where you'll see some of the biggest changes, something we'll have to really focus on that plays right into who we are with our identity. On the left side within the 3-4, you'll see the reduction comes from the outside linebacker, the jack, and we just tell the kids 5 starts to slide. So 5 shade, 3, 5. And then the outside linebacker is the back end piece of that slide. The 3-3 stack, when we get into it, we're pretty unique because we will break our stack. So in this case, we have the will backer that will actually come down and play that reduction backer on the backside of this eagle. We don't want to mess with our outside linebackers. We want to allow them to be able to be skiff players within that cover 3, or if we're playing man, then they can maintain their man responsibilities. So in this case, it's all the same. 5 starts to slide, shade, 3, 5. But you'll notice the will linebacker step down, the other backers bump to replace.